your country, which place, which time best to visit?
Best to visit.
Yes.
Of course, the capital city is Seoul.
Okay.
Seoul is capital city, and we have Incheon Airport near to Seoul, and it takes less than 1 hour by train express. After you arrive at Incheon Airport, you can go directly to Seoul within 45 minutes or within 1 hour, and then you can experience all the districts of Seoul, and we have a lot of Korean dishes. And there's another best place to visit is Jeju Island. If you want to take a rest or if you need something relaxing, then I recommend you to visit Jeju Island.
What is that Jeju?
Jeju Island is a very peaceful place, like like the
It's hotels or resorts or what is that? Like that?
there's not many hotels.
Okay.
That's why you can stay at an Airbnb with cheaper price, and you can enjoy a lot of the seafood because Jeju Island is surrounded by the ocean, and the price is very cheap, so you can enjoy sushi. Because if you live near the ocean, you can enjoy eating the raw fish because it's very fresh. But if you live in the metropolitan like that, if you live in the center of the mainland, you can enjoy eating those fish because they are already dead and they become rotten, right? So if you visit the Jeju Island, you can enjoy a lot of type of different kinds of seafoods involved, and we enjoy those kinds of things really. And also, the price is very affordable because there's no the shipping price, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And also, Jeju Island is very well known for the Jeju pork. Jeju pork is different species from the other porks in the world. It's the unique species in the world. So you can only try Jeju pork in Jeju Island in South Korea. And the taste is totally different from the other pork. I think it is more delicious than the Spanish pork. There's Spanish pork, Iberico. Iberico is one of the most famous pork in the world, but the taste of the Jeju Island pork is better than the Iberico. I believe.
So just now our soups arrived. What soup is this?
This is pickled cabbage with lamb.
Ah, okay.
Actually, in South Korea, we use a lot of pickled vegetables for making stew. And I think Chinese is the same as ours, and this is a kind of things. But main difference is they make this pickled cabbage from the factory. That's why the quality and taste of the real pickled cabbage is different from the real one, the original making. So, but I think this is a good alternative to try.
Okay, let's just try the soup and then we'll continue.
Yes. Sweet and sour chicken. Sweet and sour chicken. This is the best, I think, among the chicken men.
Okay.
This one is fried chicken, and they put some sweet and sour sauce, which is made by vinegar and sugar. So it tastes very international. Everybody would like this. And this one is mutton with pickled cabbage. Pickled cabbage is like not the cabbage, just pickled cabbage. So it tastes a little bit sour taste. So that's why it's like tom yum soup. Tom yum soup have
I know the tom yum soup, yeah.
some sour taste, right?
Yes.
It's a bit similar like this.
Okay. So do you have any similar Korean and Chinese same any food?
Actually, this was one of the most similar style
Okay.
to Korean food.
So flavored beef is also a Korean food.
Yes. We usually make our traditional food is not oily. Like, so we use soup, stew. We usually eat stew and boiled beef or boiled chicken or pork like that. So if we boil them, a lot of the fat goes out, so it becomes light, low calories. And this is one of the same techniques. So we usually rely on the soya, like some those things. We don't rely on the oily taste. It's different from the. Thank you.
So this is the one you said, the cucumber. What is that? Cucumber.
Cucumber with garlic sauce.
So
It is different from Korean sauce. It is different from Korean style. It's Chinese style.
it's Chinese style. Okay. So you have the same in Korean style.
We don't have like this style. We don't fry vegetable.
Ah, okay.
We don't prefer to fry vegetable. This one is like the raw, on the raw cucumber.
Okay.
We put some raw garlic on it, and then they put hot oil, like 200 Celsius degree, and then it makes the hot oil makes some garlic flavor, right? And then also the cucumber becomes cooked, so it becomes softened. So that's why this is a traditional Chinese style. How they eat vegetables. They usually eat vegetables with oil. They cook. But we don't cook vegetables. We just make them fermented. We put salt and chili pepper and garlic, everything. We marinate them and take it outside for a long time. Then it becomes fermented, and it includes some sour taste like yogurt. That is what we used to eat. Do you happen to have some cup? Do you have a
So
cup?
here you see this is the flavored beef. It's a Chinese dish. So this is the flavored beef, right?
Yeah, this is flavor.
Flavored beef. Yeah.
And this is a beef, boiled beef, and they put some soya sauce, which is a little salty and which contains umami. Umami is like just MSG taste. We call it umami. And with some oil, garlic flavored oil. This is garlic flavored oil. This is garlic flavored oil. That's okay. Is it okay? Yeah. They call it tangsu in Chinese. Tangsu is Chinese. And also in South Korea, we call it tangsuyu.
Really? So you have the same dish in South Korea.
The same dish, but we don't use chicken. We use pork. But here, the pork is not allowed.
Not allowed,
That's
yeah.
why they use chicken instead of pork.
But put the same name. And what's the name of this?
This is a potato with eggplant.
Okay. So it's a vegetable dish.
Yes.
So this one is a potato with the eggplant. So here we are trying different dishes from Chinese, and there are some similarity with Korean food. So we are just trying to explore this food. How about the rice? Rice is the main food in Korea?
Rice is our main food in South Korea. We always eat rice with some like these dishes.
Okay. So there is no food without rice.
There's some food without rice, like, but our main food is rice. Rice with like this. So
Okay.
when we talk about the home foods, like cooking from our mother, they always make like this.
Okay.
But we usually try some noodles as a snack, not snack, obviously.
between the meals. We used to
Yeah, it's snacks. Yeah, snacks.
we used to eat noodles between the meals.
But you don't have any bread or anything like in Dubai. You see bread.
We have
everyone-
rice cake. Bread is from Western culture.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't normally eat bread in Korea that much.
Yeah. But there are many bakers these days because
Okay.
it already has become the metropolitan. But the taste of the bread is worse than the taste in European Union. Like
okay.
the taste, if the taste is good, is the same. The price is much higher than the price in Western culture. So, cost-efficient way to try some food is just like Korean style, not the bread like that. Also, we have a rice cake. Rice cake is our traditional dessert. Like they made the rice cake from the rice.
Okay.
Usually, old people like rice cake.
So I just want to ask you one more thing. Other than city, if someone want to travel to South Korea, which area you prefer other than Seoul?
Most obviously Jeju Island.
Okay.
Jeju Airport is especially one of the Jeju Airport is busiest airport in the world based on statistics in the ICAO website.
Okay.
So it means this most popular airport and region in the world.
Is there any mountains and rivers and?
There's
all this?
Hala Mountain.
Okay.
Hala Mountain, and also there's some rivers as well. And mostly Jeju Island is surrounded by the ocean, so you can enjoy a lot of seafood there. And also there are some the livestock for there's some area for the horse.
Horse ride.
Yeah, they are raising horse there.
Okay.
So most of the horse are raising in Jeju Island also. So golf club, golf area, playing for golf, and the environment and nature is very clean. So you can see the huge area of the flower, like the sunflower area, like that. Like it becomes yellow whole day.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah.
is a lot of area surrounded by the whole yellow like color like this. So you can enjoy the nature.
And mode of transport, by train or by car or by bus. For
you
if
can
you are
rent-
out of the city, they want to go to hill areas. So which one do you prefer? Like there's a train service going there?
There's no trains.
No train.
There's some buses, but most of them ride the car.
Okay, okay. So you have to go by car only. It's not train.
And the price of the rental is cheap. Very cheap.
Seoul, your city. If you want to say someone stay in the city, compare the price of Dubai and the Seoul. How do you think this is more expensive than Dubai or less expensive than Dubai?
Almost similar to
Dubai.
But
Okay.
the quality is much better than Dubai.
I
Every
see.
product, every food, and every things, the quality of everything are much better than Dubai. Because you know why? In Dubai, they invested a lot of the aesthetic environment, so it costs to your pocket, your wallet. But in Seoul, the atmosphere and the environment is not that luxury. Like Seoul is a good area to live, so that's why the environment doesn't look so fancy compared to
Dubai, yeah.
the feature of the Dubai, but the quality of life is much better living in Seoul.
Yeah, that's what I heard. The better quality in Seoul.
For the food and for the rental price also similar to Dubai.
Okay.
But you don't need to purchase a car because you know a lot of subways and public transportation, and you can use the application easily. So even though you are a foreigner, you are the first time visitor, so you can go to anywhere else you want to.
visit.
But in China, this YouTube and all everything is banned, block, you know. But in Korea, everything is open, like
Yes.
GPS, Google, Facebook, everything is open and
Everything is open.
It's no problem. How about the language? People speak English or?
Some people speak English.
Okay,
But
so
most of them they don't know how to speak English, but they at least they understand.
Okay.
Because the English are main subjects in high school, middle school. So based on the English course, we usually go to university. So they know how to read and listen, but they don't know how to speak, because
yeah,
speaking is it is not a part of our syllabus. That's why they know how to read and listen.
Yeah, but they can't speak on. But they will understand. They can
They
guide
understand.
you. Yeah, they can guide you. If they ask some questions.
Yeah. But usually young generation they usually understand
Yeah.
most of the English, and I think they might say to you like just vocabulary, just go like this, this is expensive like this, just like not a sentence, like vocabulary. I think so
Okay.
you can communicate with them, right? These things.
I heard in Korea, South Korea, most people, girls or boys, go there for their some treatments, you know, beauty treatments, like changing your nose or many beauty treatment. Is it safe there? Is it? You think it's safe in doing all of this?
How do I say? I can't say that it is safe, but it's like they are taking a risk to be beautiful. So, but obviously, those kind of aesthetic skills and surgeries is the best in our country, in the world. Those skills is the best in the world.
So you mean in South Korea is a good quality service, even it is not advice, but you give a best quality service of all this in your country.
It's best quality, it's the best safe, I think,
Yeah.
in the world. And that's why a lot of Chinese and a lot of doctors from other countries, they come to our country and they learn how to do those
This kind
aesthetic
of-
surgery and injection and those techniques.
Okay.
So now, already South Korea aesthetic industry has become the
The most popular in the world, I think.
most popular in the world.
Yeah.
It already has grown.
Yes. So which month you recommend people to visit Korea?
I recommend people to visit Korea in autumn or in spring, like from March to May,
March to
March to June, or March to July,
Okay.
and
So as you said, December, January, February is very cold and yeah, it's very cold. It will go up to minus 1 degree, minus 7 degree.
yeah, -1 degree Celsius
Okay.
or 6 degrees Celsius.
So-
Sometimes -10 degrees Celsius.
Okay.